Hello. I skipped the Rin part because it was the same. Also, we had our first little run with Emmy, but again, there was only like minor differences. Oh, but we holy uh we're getting to the, uh I don't know when, like, I mean, I think we're getting close to when the route actually should happen. Um so we got like what? I think two decisions left. And it's so yeah. Anywho, we're here. There was only some minor dialogue differences. Like that's pretty much it. When we were running with Emmy, we're like, man, what am I even doing? I'm so out of shape, Like it literally wasn't even worth like going back and just recording just to cut. But I'm here with a decision, so maybe this will be worth. And then I'll skip whatever the hell else we've already seen and done. But instead, you guys remember this confrontation. But instead of, actually getting involved, I'm just gonna say that I done my part and completely exclude Lily from that whole situation and just. Why am I being dragged in this again? I've done more than enough, I think. If you're angry with Lily, that has nothing to do with me. See? It's just. Now, wait just a second. Are you implying the president is more right in scolding me than yourself? Yes! Oh, damn. I think I could have worded that better. Yeah, we could have. If we did this. What the hell? If we did. What is going on here? If we did this decision. Oh, God. Did I. Oh, Jesus. Where am I? Oh, God. Help. Okay, there we go. Whew. Why did I do that? No, I don't know about that, but I mean, oh, what are you saying, Hick-chan? It's just that I hardly think it's fair that you can say that, seeing that I helped you guys. The mood has changed. This is like a showdown between two gunfighters right now. Well, it was like that before, but this time Shizune's focus is on me. It's bullshit. And so is Lily's, though she keeps quiet. I'm afraid I inadvertently pissed her off. And thus, we were not entering that route. Oh yeah, by the way, I just want to say, because I thought this was really fucking funny. You guys know I don't talk about views or likes or what have you. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I only point it out when I think it's funny. Like how I pointed out I lost subscribers from the Lena video. That's fucking funny. But this was also funny to me. That Shizune, when I released the first part of, leading up to Shizune's route, aka I'm just labeling it all as Shizune's route, that got the least amount of these comparatively to Hanako and Lily, which I get it. Lily and Hanako are they're like the best girls in everyone's opinion. And that showed me that nobody gives a shit about Shizune. I was dying. I was like, this people telling me, oh, it's not that we hate her. It's just she's the worst. And I feel like that just proves it. Well, not proves it, but it doesn't help her case. Dude, I'm fucking terrified. What the hell's gonna happen in this route? Like, I know just her personality. You know what? Just gonna keep going. Let's just keep going. Are you saying that I'm wrong? What a dangerous situation. It's too early to argue with you, and yes, I think it's unfair of you to get on my case. Hick-chan, you want too much, but you have a point. Okay. You're not lazy, Hick-chan, thank God. Shizune pushes her glasses up with her thumb, almost approvingly, not disapprovingly. Almost approvingly. That's good. If you're not useless, you shouldn't let anyone say you are. But the next time I say it, it'll really be because you're disappointing me like Miss Class Rep here. So don't let this get to your head. Why is there just no fucking music? Lily takes the jab silently, a venomous visage frozen on her face. Class Rep, Shik-chan says, don't forget that report, please. I won't. Would that be all? Yep. Oh my god, I almost did like a goofy yep. You know. Then, good day to you all. Oh my god, Lily is... Her voice would cut the air of the classroom into half if it were more tangible. Lily leaves the room understandably in a bad mood, but still managing to be as poised and calm as usual. Shizune, you really did go a little too far today. What the hell's... It's true, Shik-chan, just a little. If I had been expecting Shizune to begrudgingly admit I have a point there as well, I think I was expecting too much. She doesn't respond. ... Oh god, here we... Shik-chan thinks you should mind your own business. Hick-chan, we have a few last-minute things to take care of before class. We might be late, so can you please cover for us? Yeah, I guess. Perfect, yay! Okay, thanks, Hick-chan. Okay, bye. They walk outside, even though there are only 10 minutes left before the bell will ring, signaling the start of class. Alright, let's see if, it's so weird to have music turned back on. Is this the same? I think it is. No, it's not. Okay, so we might actually be at a point where things are gonna be relatively different. See, when you see me do this, you know, like that's... Because it doesn't let me skip text we haven't seen yet, which is great. I could turn that off, but why would I? Hanako doesn't come to the morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the room. I had to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turned the pages of my textbook lazily. We've been covering the same amount of pages each day, so reading ahead is more or less giving myself a preview of what tomorrow's lesson will be about. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. Shitty teaching style. The rhythmic clashing of chalk on blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. Oh, Jesus. I start to copy down the equations just past the time, not noticing Misha's head poking over my shoulder until she's almost on top of me. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? I try to strike a balance between being quiet enough to not draw attention to myself, but loud enough to draw hers. There's gonna be no, off switch for her, though, so she'd still be loud. or... What are you doing, Hick-chan? Oh my god, panic shoots through me as Misha starts talking at her normal volume. I fucking knew it! And I sputter out a hasty reply, still keeping my voice down despite the fact that she just blew any hope of being discreet that I may have had. I'm copying down that stuff. What are you doing? Why so loud? Aw, really? But it's all in the book. That's why no one else is copying it down. I know, but why are you so loud?
Why you so quiet, Ik-chan? It's hard to hear you.
Oh my god. I look around to see if anyone else is noticing our conversation, and it's pretty obvious that everyone has, even the teacher. Shizune smiles coyly, and I start to wonder if Misha is doing this because she told her to. Is it because of what happened between her and Lily earlier? This is what I get for trying to be reasonable. For trying to take the middle path. Shizune's way too prideful, although by now I should know to expect that kind of behavior from her. Why are you doing this?
Huh?
Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is giving both of us, while trying to balance her textbook on one finger. For a brief second, it looks as if things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away as if it's not worth the trouble. Well, I guess that's a good thing. And I slump back in my seat in relief. And the rest of the day passes by uneventfully, and this time I'm able to appreciate that it does. Oh, when the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry, so I stay for a while, reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with the crowding in the hallways. Yup, that's how you do. I know Shizune and Misha have also stayed behind talking to someone from another class. Shizune's signing so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Misha's trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear that she can barely manage to even understand her. I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Probably way over my head. Not just that, but Shizune also seems angry, although it could just be her normal severity making it appear so. Shizune signs to the point where her wrists crackle. Like that, yeah. And Misha struggles to spit it out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters. And then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. I'd hate to have that job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, their business is soon finished and the girls sit down at their seats again.
I'm so tired.
She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. Festival prep must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in this school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I assume we're not gonna do like Lily Hanako things this time, but Misha and Shizune things. That's probably how this is gonna work out. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Yet. Shizune starts signing at me, and Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes.
Kill me!
She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well, it's almost like Shizune's actually speaking, transmating? Oh my god, what does that mean? Transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha.
Well, we're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy.
Oh my god. Sarcasm?
Huh?
The tone of Shizune's actions make me think she is speaking with disdain, but Misha interprets it normally. Replacing whatever intent may have been there with her own chipper twist on things. It's still disorienting. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Okay, so even though it told me that she's like, I thought it meant like Misha was actually saying it like how Shizune would. So that's why I said it the way I did.
Well, we're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy.
See, that's okay. That's better. That's better. Never mind. How could I forget with you two trying to get me to join at least twice a day?
But Hick-chan, some could say that the work is too much. It'd be nice if students were to show a little more support for their leadership, some appreciation to the ones who are working so hard to make it all possible. Maybe, for example, a little help. That's asking too much, is it? Yup. Help would be appreciated from students like you. If students would show their dedication and school spirit and offer some help, well, I don't exactly need it. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it. So, it would be nice if someone would. Oh? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Okay, so I remember this. So this is this the same? It doesn't even matter. I'm gonna go over it again anyway. I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Also, it lets me do more Misha voice.
Hey, playing delinquent again?
Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it's only in jest. Just jest and... Oh. Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she is showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. They seem to have momentarily forgotten about trying to get me to stay for the rest of the day.
What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here? Sorry, Satao is not here. She came by in the morning, though.
Yeah, she did. That was a mess. Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her unusually studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Shizune isn't going to look away, and she is intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It's a little funny, though, watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems.
Do you know where she is?
It's like, nope.
If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at? She might be slacking off somewhere. What a useless woman.
Okay, bye. Hanako nods quickly and retreats with haste, obviously to avoid any further contact with Shizune, because fuck that. Unfortunately, this turns their attention fully back to me. Ah, crap.
But Hick-chan is not useless, right? Right? He said so himself.
I can see where this is going, and I don't want any part of it. Not after all, and not after that experience yesterday. Well, time to be hitting the old dusty trail. Good luck with your prep. I start packing my bag, getting ready to make a break. All right, let's see. Unfortunately, I'm all the way on the other side of the room. The short distance to the doorway seems like a vast no man's land to me now. I almost said no man's sky. God damn it. Shizune and Misha both start maneuvering slowly in front of me, cutting off my route of escape in an unsettlingly cautious way that makes me think of ship-to-ship combat.
I think Shik-chan is saying that you should help us, Hick-chan.
Gee, I wouldn't know. She's so subtle.
But that's the intent, so please, I can't keep up. We have to actually build stalls for the festival, almost all of them by ourselves. Can you believe that? Hammering boards together over and over again for hours. It's really hard. I'm so used to it. I was doing swinging motions in class and I didn't even notice it.
She bangs her desk a few times, imitating hammer blows.
It's so repetitive, I can't stand it. And yesterday I actually hammered all the boards on top of each other. It was just a stack of boards all nailed together. And then I had to take it apart and do it all over again. I got yelled at and laughed at. So,
She clams a hand down on my shoulder and grins, quickly running her tongue across her teeth mischievously.
do you have any plans today, Hick-chan? I wonder if you do.
Sure, I got plans.
Really? You're gonna help us, right?
I notice her hands are moving constantly. She's signing everything we both say so that Shizune can understand. Shizune is being somewhat quiet today. She's still angry? Well, probably at least a little bit. I can see it in her eyes, but this could also just be another way of trying to guilt me into lending her a hand. I have to find a way out of this. Hey, I should go now to the library, homework, and I should get going, shouldn't I? I gotta be diligent because I'm a new student and all, so I gotta make a good first impression, right? Yeah, see you later! Oh. He fucking tried, dude. I turned to bolt for the door, but Shizune is blocking my path. Her arms crossed over her chest and a stern expression on her face. She wags a finger tauntingly and begins signing to Misha with the manner of a squad leader giving instructions to his fellow soldiers. Nose.
It didn't seem like you were in any rush to get to the library, Hick-chan. That's right, Chick-chan. It does seem like you was probably going to slack off for the rest of the day. You're surrounded.
I want death. Claim me.
Let's go to the student council room.
She lets out a chuckle and then breaks into laughter.
I'm sorry, Hick-chan. I feel bad, but this works out for everyone, right?
Yeah, everyone but me.
That's right, Chick-chan. Yes, that's a good point, too. Yes, this is super beneficial to everyone. It solves all our problems.
Uh-huh, all of them.
Yeah. I also thought he'd be more appreciative of our efforts.
They pull themselves closer as if they're about to pounce. Hey guys, 2-on-1, that ain't very fair, is it? I especially when I'm someone who has a heart problem, so I can't actually do any super crazy physical activity, or else my heart will explode. You're taking advantage of my disability. I just attack him, not physically. I mean just in that way that people do when they're trying to make someone feel bad. She keeps looking forward, impassive, then gives a sinister smile. This is the most sinister smile you'll ever see.
Come on, we have a lot of work to do. Let's go to the student council room.
Jesus, I don't know. Misha laughs, as is typical. Deja vu, she chortles before letting out another laugh.
My horoscope said it'd be a good day for me today. And now that you're going to...
It cut off, so I didn't know. What did she say? So now that you're going to help... Okay, and then a line. Shizune signs quickly to her.
Right? I mean, now that you decided to help us completely of your own free will, I'll be able to take it easy. Lucky, huh?
I open my mouth to say something, but then realize there's really no point. I refocus on trying to think of a way out of this. No, their actions are clearly deliberate. There's no sense of attempting to reason with them. You can't reason with madmen. I frown, and they then don't even notice my discontent, further proving my suspicions. They seem pretty relaxed now. I guess they think they've already won. So they're letting their guard down. That's kind of arrogant. Oh my god. They pass forward in front of me as they move through the doorway. I just leave. and I stealthily walk backwards back into the classroom as they step into the hallway, turning toward the stairwell. I let out a sigh of relief and quickly pack the rest of my stuff so I can make my escape. Oh my god. The classroom door slammed shut. See, we think we're a step ahead, but really, we're like 10 steps behind.
That wasn't very nice there. You really got us good though, didn't he, Shik-chan? Right? What was that about? I thought you said you'd help us. And then you bailed on us, and you thought you could get away with it, didn't you?
The indignant expression vanishes, and she begins to laugh hysterically, calming down only after an aggravated look from Shizune.
Oh, yeah. You thought you could get away with it, but a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Well, technically, I never even left the scene of the crime. I didn't even manage to leave the classroom in the first place, yep. No, wait, I didn't even agree to help in the first place.
Not very bright of you, are you, criminal? Thinking you could just shirk your duties like that? How low, Hick-chan?
I'm a criminal? What did I do? What's the charge? What am I guilty of?
That's for the courts to decide, criminal. I don't think we have to tell you that. Besides, you're the criminal here. You know what you did.
Have you ever read The Trial by Kafka?
No? What's that, Ik-chan? What does that have to do with this?
I read it a few months ago. It's about these people who run a kangaroo court on a guy who just wants to live his life. They refuse to leave him alone, and he can't fight for the power. And that's how I feel at this very moment in time.
Hick-chan, what does that have to do with anything? Hey, what does that mean?
She turns back to me after signing back and forth for a lengthy amount of time.
You know, we're both a little disappointed in you. You let us down, Hisao. Dropped the ball. Left us hanging and out in the cold. Is that any way to treat a person? To run away from your responsibilities? To abandon your comrades? We think you owe it to us to honor your commitment.
I didn't even commit to anything! I'm flying out this window, and I'm taking Misha with me. That way, Shizune has no way to communicate with anybody. The perfect crime. Jesus. My breathing catches in my throat and I momentarily start choking. Momentarily.
That's not true, Hick-chan. You said you're not useless. You definitely said it. Yes, definitely. We're calling you on those words now. You better prepare to show you're not a useless guy. Your honor will be soiled forever if you try to get out of this. So for the rest of the day, we're going to hang out together. Just the three of us, and work hard.
I want to die? Man.
You can't fool us. You should be happy. You're doing your school a great service. Ask not what your school can do for you, but what you can do for your school.
I knew she was going to laugh right after doing it. How depressing. Such is my life at this very moment.
Cheer up, Hick-chan.
She slaps me hard across the back with enough strength to knock the air out of my lungs. I gasp to breathe. Okay, don't hurt me. I'm very fragile.
Besides, aren't you happy to get to spend the day with two cute girls?
I guess they're all right. I did blurt those words out. Accepting my fate, I follow them to the student council room. God damn it, oh my fucking god. Yo, I didn't even mean to hit that button, but I did. I mean, I already knew this wasn't, that we haven't seen this before. What? Because we would have, last time we, like, went to, like, help Lily and shit, rather than this. And hammer the final nail into the stall. It took all afternoon and dinner time is nearly over, but it's done. Thank God. Shizune pulls out a roll of measuring tape and a small level and inspects it thoroughly. She smiles, looking pleased, then motions for Misha to come over. ... for Shizune.
She says you did a very good job. In fact, you might actually have a gift for this.
A gift? What kind of...
Wow, I'm impressed too. And that was fast. Have you done this before?
Nope. Never. Never before. And I never want to do it again. Yup. And I never will again.
Well, our quota for the day is 6 stalls. In a few minutes, me and Chick-chan should finish this one. That means 4 more to go. Why in the fuck do they have the student council make all the stalls for the festival? That's fucking stupid. Like, realistically, with as much manpower as they don't have, you shouldn't put that on them. We're making good time, she says. Isn't this great fun?
What? Fun? I could think of a million things I'd rather do, but I suppose everyone has to, you know, do their share for the festival, even me. You're both lucky that I'm helping you out. If I really didn't want to, I could have just gotten out of here. I could have just left. I could have gotten out of this. Just super easily.
Really, Hick-chan?
Oh, no.
Shik-chan thinks you're just running your mouth. Japanese people have no fight or flight reflex, Hick-chan.
Did I actually just say that? God damn. Oh god, I did it again. Shizune tenses her fingers deviously. ...
Definitely. If you really want to escape, you would have taken immediate action. That's how you know someone is serious. When they have no doubts, no regrets. Maybe it was a bad idea to tell you that, since now Hick-chan knows what to do next time.
But just the fact that she is alright with telling me this shows me that she doubts I'll be able to act on it. That only makes me want to do it more, and I almost want the opportunity to do so to arise again. But if that happens, she might get me again somehow. Probably.
Shik-chan says she's happy now.
Good. Yeah, she could be happy for all I care. At least someone's happy out of this. Much later in the evening, we are looking at 6 completed stalls. Like, there were literally 2 people. Like, with the pride of a job well done, we sit back and admire the fruits of our labor. Not sharing a word between us, just admiring. I realize I'm feeling quite thirsty. Have we had any, like, water to drink while we're busting our ass making these stalls? Hey, isn't there a vending machine out in the hall? They're on all day, right?
Yeah, the drinks are very cheap, too. We usually get something from there on days like this.
I dig around in my pocket and find a single 100 yen coin. Is this enough? I'm feeling real thirsty.
100 yen? You could get any drink in the machine with that.
Oh, that's good. It's very, very good then. Let me just, if you try to stop me.
Wait a second. What is it, Chick-chan? Do you want him to get you a drink too? How
about you get me a drink? This is bullshit.
Hick-chan, you really helped us out, so today, Shik-chan will treat you.
Okay, good.
Hey, what about me? What would you like? I'm feeling thirsty myself. Question mark. So am I. What the hell's up with this?
Poor Misha. I don't know. Anything's fine. I guess the melon soda. Don't they just have water? Water's probably the best option at this point.
Hey, wait, Chick-chan, I also want a drink. Aww. You know, it's times like this that I think she's just teasing me.
That's probably it. I'm sure she'll get you something, right? Right?
Yeah, she usually does, but you never know.
Ew, why'd yeah. Shizune comes back with 2 melon sodas and a can of fruit juice. See, there you go. She hands me one of the sodas and the other to Misha.
Thanks, Chick-chan. I had total faith that you'd get me one. I knew I could count on you. But how did you know this is what I wanted? I usually get something else.
She reads your mind. She has mind powers.
What? You knew I'd want to try it? And that I like these kind of childish things?
Oh my god, I didn't think having to do Misha's laugh fucking 24/7 would mess with me this hard. It's destroying me, but I don't care. It's great. I gesture my thanks to Shizune, who smiles and nods. ...
Hey, Hick-chan.
Oh boy, yes? Oh boy.
We've been spending a lot of time together. Already in such a short time, we've done so much. We should both stop beating around the bush. What I'm trying to say is...
It sounds like she's gonna ask me out. But that can't be it. Nevertheless, my heart is beating like a jackhammer. Oh god, no. Stop. That's not what's gonna happen. Calm yourself, buddy. Damn, this reminds me of another similar scene earlier this year. Don't talk about it. I was about to say, remember last time? I try to say something, but my brains can't decide whether to stop her or to tell her to continue. I feel myself blushing all the way to the ears. Here it goes.
What I'm trying to say is... Would you like to join the student council?
Yep. What a disappointment. I think that's not a disappointment. Oh my Jesus. I think that was her saving your life. If she actually did confess, you might have had another heart attack. Also, look at Shizune blush. Look at. Ain't she adorable? All right, here we go. Nice weather we're having today, isn't it? Actually, it's not. It's raining. Actually, it doesn't help me to breathe in to do the laugh. It helps me to just... You know what? I'm going to do it anyway.
Did you think she actually wanted to ask you out, Hick-chan?
She's literally just rolling on the floor laughing. Dude, I think this is the episode title right here. Just laughing. I feel very embarrassed right now. I can feel myself getting redder in the face. Shizune also tries to hide a blush after Misha translates, and then puts a few sheets of paper in front of me. Okay. Is this the form?
So how about it? All the paperwork is right here. And you are sitting down anyway. You look very at home here. Drinks and everything.
Kill me!
What do you say?
She quiets down a little and asks again a little more solemnly.
Hick-chan, what do you say? You don't exactly hate this, right?
I'm a little more surprised by the sudden change of tone. I don't really know how to react to it. For one thing, she isn't shouting uproariously with no regard for tact. Before, I'm sure she already knew that I was gonna say no. This time, she actually seemed serious.
I think maybe you should join. Not just because we could use your help, but, well, you're hanging out with us anyway. I think Shik-chan would like it if you join as well. It's not like you hate us or anything, right? It wouldn't hurt if you joined, and I'd appreciate it if you would.
Oh, I can't say no to Misha when she's not being obnoxious. Damn it! They fucked me! She seems to be having a hard time getting the words out, which is strange for someone talkative like Misha. For some reason, I'm almost troubled by it. My eyes drift over to Shizune, who stares back at me tentatively, absentmindedly cleaning her fingernails.
If you don't want to join, I promise we won't ask again. But if you did, we would be really happy.
Both Shizune and Misha seem to be unable to look me in the eye. I can't lie. The thought of being around two such cute girls is something that I can't possibly pass up. I'm not looking forward to this kind of work every day, but there should be less after the festival. I was gonna say, it's like, this is during probably one of their busiest times. At least I hope so. God, I hope so. Alright. I guess it can't hurt, so why not?
Wonderful!
Shizune tenses her fingers in satisfaction. Whenever she does, it's always like, excellent. That's what I always think of. I don't know why.
She'll fill everything out, Hick-chan. Congratulations! You are officially a member of the student council now.
Great. Not looking forward to a lot of work. To be honest, I've never done any student council activities before. But maybe it'll be a positive experience. Misha starts to clap, laughing exuberantly as she does. Here we go. Yep.
Congratulations, Hick-chan! Congratulations!
Should I keep fucking clapping? I gotta click. Hold on.
Congratulations!
Jesus. Oh my God, kill me. Congratulations. I get the fucking message. I can't help but smile. Finding such a display childishly cute.
The student council's always busy, you know. But for today, we're done. See you tomorrow, Hick-chan. We still have work left, so we'll be counting on you.
Oh, Jesus. Dude. It's fucking exhausting being Misha. I don't know if you guys can tell, but dear God. Have you ever tried, like, actually talking like her out loud? Like, you have to put so much. I know I suck at it anyway, but you have to put so much fucking loudness and obnoxiousness and everything into her voice, and that's the entire time she's talking until it tells you that she's not being like that. Oh, I need a break, but I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I leave the room feeling totally wiped out. The grounds are totally deserted, and the school is feeling pretty ominous this late. The council office is the only window with lights on anymore. Is this what the student council will be like? My body might not be able to take it. I don't think so. Like I said, it's the busiest time of the... This is one of the busiest times, and I'm sure we will never go like this late. I'm feeling tired, so I set my alarm clock to wake me up as late as I can afford, while still making it to the first class. The nurse's voice is almost nagging in the back of my head about morning jogs. I make a resolution to make up for it by going for a walk after school tomorrow. Emmy won't care either way, I bet. Oh God. Dude, that's the fucking challenge. I want you guys to go back and read Katawa Shoujo, and when you're just somehow compile all the fucking Misha scenes into one and just voice it all completely out loud like a fucking crazy person like I do. You'll know what I'm fucking talking about. It's agonizing, but amazing at the same time. It's like that thing that you hate doing, but like you love it at the same time. Especially doing her laugh. Dude, there was so much laughing. I just start crying. It's great though. I actually really like doing it. It's fun.